Hello my friends, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I'm your hunting guide Jeff, and today I'm down at my geode spot. With all the rain we've had, I'm hoping a lot of stuff got washed up. Now I am about to head out west here in just a couple weeks, but whenever I get back I also plan on going to Keokuk. When I go to Keokuk, I'm going to get a whole bunch of geodes from up there, and then we're going to do something a little extra special. I'm going to shoot a live video of me cracking these geodes just for you guys. So as that gets closer, I'll let you know when it'll be, and I hope you join me on that. But until then, I hope you join me on this geode hunt today. And these bugs are killer. Bah. And apparently I'm not the only one looking for geodes down here. Look at all these deer prints. Good gravy. There's a ton of deer. Little small deer, great big deer. Even deer with chicken pox love geodes. Crystal geodes. All right, that's enough of that. Let's go find some. Well, there's a couple right here, guys. Here's one. That's hollow, and then
word you use for stuff like when you find bricks?
That one is that one's broken and no good. Stuff for bricks. I'm down here with my buddy Rich. You should check out his channel. It is the
Solid.
Is that solid?
You can tell by the weight.
It is STL Bushcraft?
No.
Did I say that wrong?
Well, look for diabetic bushcrafting.
Look for diabetic bushcrafting. He's got a new one, and I'm trying to remember the name of it.
No, that is the new one.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Spirit of Wild Wings.
Yeah, Spirit of Wild Wings is the old one. Diabetic Bushcrafting is his new channel. And we're down here because, like I said, the water is up. It's moved a lot of stuff. So let's get some killer geodes, guys. What do we got here? That, yeah, there's a helgamite on me. It's not a geode. This here is, oh, it's a broken one. I should have figured. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that wasn't a great one. There's definitely a lot more up than there was last time I was down here with all this rain we've had.
The weight of these is both heavy as heck.
This one's definitely a geode.
Oh, I know.
That's
I know
not a
it's
geode.
But this is the weight.
But this looks like a geode. This looks like two geodes. That is a geode.
Confused.
And it rattles. Listen, guys. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's definitely a good geode.
Can't see the camera will pick it up, but I can hear it. There's a geode too, solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of solids down here. Not much you can do about that. But the rattling ones are always good. Let's see what we got here. That might be a geode, but not interested. It can go back in the junk. All right, we're gonna keep walking. And as I find more cool things, you guys know I'll show you. I won't keep them a secret. Unless it's really good. In which case it'll be such a secret that they'll never see me again. Oh, that's a nice sized geode actually. And it rattles. That's a good geode. Heck yeah. Also, guys, don't make a drinking game out of me saying geode, because that's what I'm looking for. So I'll say it a lot, and you'll die of alcohol poisoning. What do we got here? That is a solid. So I'll leave it here. Not interested in the solids. Going for hollows and rattlers today. Rich just picked up a kind of nice looking one. It's broken, but it does look pretty inside. It has an egg sac, so we'll probably put that back in the water for him.
Yep. Otherwise, I'd take it back and clean it.
Yep.
See how well it shines.
Probably tadpoles. Oh my gosh, guys! I just hit a mother lode of geodes. Okay, that's not one, but that's one. A little bit of a rattle. That's a nice one. Oh, that's got a good rattle. Put those in the bag. That's a geode right here. Yep. Nice rattle to it. Into the bag you go, Mr. Geode. I love this creek. You can pick up so many geodes so quick. Oh, please be a geode. Please. Oh, that is. Oh, that's a big honking geode, and that's got some rattle. They get much bigger down here. Usually those get buried. And I'm hoping with all this rain we've had, and with this creek moving like it's moving right at the moment. Rattling geode. Little baby geode. Rattles also. Spiderweb on my face. Geode right here. Yeah, 3 geodes, boom, 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 right in a row. This area I am in is it's part of the Keokuk Formation. It's just a little further down. It's been split up, but that formation is named different things in different areas, but it's all part of the same family. This runs all the way down to parts of Kentucky, Indiana, where geodes are just bountiful. They, of course, they'll have different, oh, come on, that's in the ground. That's a nice sized one. Feels pretty solid though. You know what? I'll leave that for somebody else. Felt too solid for my liking. I could be wrong. It may have been a good one. But anyhow though, the different areas they were in, you get different crystals. Up in Keokuk, you get some of your cleanest parts of Indiana. They're more solid. Down here, you have more milky quartz, which is pretty cool. You do get some clear ones out of here. Kentucky, you also get a mix of clear and milky. But no matter where they're from, they all look beautiful. That's not a geode. It bamboozled me. All right, we're gonna keep looking through here, see what we find. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, that's a broken geode, but it's not terribly bad looking inside. That will clean up. It just needs a nice acid bath. But we got some pretty crystals growing right there. It's split open, but it's all right. It's still a pretty one. Split open means I don't have to crack it. It's already there for me. So here's a little tiny geode. Believe it or not, guys, that's got a rattle to it. And that is crazy light. Rich, look how small that is.
Wow, it is light.
That is a weird looking geode. Very interesting. Here you go.
You can take it.
All right.
Might be fun to play with that.
I'll throw that in the bag.
It looks like it's got a mouth.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so far today, I can't complain. I've been finding big geodes. I'm finding little geodes. I'm not finding any of my super teeny tiny geodes, and that's what I really want to find, guys. I like them little tiny ones. What do we got over here? Got a little bit of geode too. Hi, little buddy. I'm gonna take you home, get you out of this nasty old water.
This feels light enough to be a geode, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Excuse me, I ate a bug. That is not a geode.
That is.
That is definitely a geode. Rich found a little bitty guy.
This one's for jewelry, Jeff. You know?
Alright, guys. A nice little one right there. Pretty light. A little bit of rattle to it. A little bit of rattle means it's got a little bit of an opening. I'd love to see us get a couple more gully washers of rain down through here. Let's see what we got over here on the dry bed. Was a geode. I mean, it still is a geode, but not one I plan on taking.
It was a geode, now it's
Well, it's a cracked. Oh, what do we got here? No, that's not a geode. That's a hickory nut.
I'm gonna say it's an agate.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Right there. That is a teeny tiny little geode. That's cool. That I'm going to put in my pocket so I don't lose it.
How small is it?
And I'm probably going to turn that into a pair of earrings when I get home and show you guys how I do that. I've I've had people say I talk about the jewelry, but I never show it. I'm kind of not great at making jewelry, so kind of shy about showing it, but I'll make a set of earrings with that whenever I get home. Guys, it's broken, but look at this thing. That was a pretty good sized geode.
That's brain size.
Yeah. It's got some little egg sacs on it, so I'll put it back in the water. I try to take care of the animals. I don't want to hurt them. Unless they're mosquitoes and ticks, then they can die. What you got there, Rich? Is that a geode? That is a geode. Has it got a rattle to it?
No.
Nope. Yeah, that one's pretty solid. I'll leave that one. Alright, let's see how well these chest waders work, and hopefully I don't get my feet bit off by an alligator snapping turtle. Well, it wouldn't be an alligator snapping turtle here. It'd just be a regular old snapping turtle, but it would hurt. I'm actually coming back up because I just saw a geode. Let's take a look. Yep, it's got a rattle to it.
How come you find the rattle?
Not bad. I'm out here a lot. I know what to look for. I don't always get them, but
I know what to look for with geodes too. I just haven't found any rattlers today.
There's one right by your foot.
Hang on.
And you stepped over it.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make sure how deep this is. I saw a crawdad go zinging by.
Let's see. I'm gonna walk my way down here and see what there is. Here we go. Here's a couple. Let's see if they're any good. Nope. There's a good geode. It's light. No rattle, but it's light. So I'm hoping it's a hollow. And of course another one right here. And this one I can tell is hollow because, see if I can show that. You can see right inside of it. Heck yeah. Hollow geodes. I love them so much. All right, let's step up here because it gets a little too deep there for even my liking when I can't see the bottom. And we'll walk up here and probably turn around. All right, now we're getting into some smaller sized geodes. That's not a geode. That's a geode. Let's look through here. Look at that. That is a geode, and that is super tiny. It's not a geode. But this is, heck yeah. That's what I was looking for. Give me some of those tiny, tiny ones. You got there, nope, not a geode. This is a geode. You can tell by the look of them around here. They've got that bubbly look, almost like a brain. That's what you want to find. Put those in my bag, except for the small one. I'm going to show my buddy Rich just how tiny they can get. But before I do that, I'll pick him up with a little bit of rattle. That one, and hello, beautiful. You can go in my bag too. All right, guys, this is a pretty looking one. I just popped it up, made sure it wasn't broken. It's got a rattle. Let's look at its friend here. What's in that? Excuse me. I was in the dirt pretty good. It's a little heavy. I'm still going to take it just in case. I'm trying to get mostly rattlers today. All right, you guys, we've moved upstream. We were back down that way. I'm walking in a deeper part, and that is a hollow geode. And I think, yeah, about softball size. I think it's got a friend right over here. Is that a geode? No, that is not a geode. It looked like one, but it was not. It was just a big old chunk of rock. I'm in some deeper water here. Not very deep, but deeper than most people get into. What do we got here? This looks like a geode. Ugh. Yep, that's also a geode. Oh, and that's got a rattle to it. This big mammer jammer rattles. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Don't get me wrong, guys. I like the little ones, but the big ones, those are awesome. And they get much bigger out here. My great-grandma, way back into the 1950s, she pulled one out of here. It was about the size of a watermelon. And if I can find that family photo, I'll throw it up. If I can't, well then I won't be able to put it up, but I'll try to get it up in a different video at some point. Oop, water's getting deep. As the frogs would say, it's knee deep. Knee deep. Let's check over here. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully, ooh, that's pretty deep. I don't mind deep water if I can see the bottom and know how deep it is. I'm glad I did, because that looks like a geode right there. Let's take a look. Yep, totally geode. Nice rattle to it. I'll get you out of this cold water creek, mister. Yeah. Give you a nice home, geode. Alright, let me cross back over there through the scary dark water. Luckily, there's no alligators up here, and I'll be back. Rich just popped this out. It's a broken one, but look at the inside of this. Yeah, that's pretty. It's got a lot of botryoidal quartz growing on it. These are quartz geodes. These are not calcite geodes. So quartz, chalcedony, all that stuff, but they are not calcite. You can tell that because whenever you clean them, you can clean them with acid and it does not dissolve them. All right, there's a better view. This one's got a little spider living in it. So I'm going to get it away from the water so that way he doesn't drown out or she doesn't drown out. And you know what? This looks like a good home for a spider geode right there. Oh, let's see if it'll stand up. There you go. There you go, spiders. Great place to catch some bugs. Now listen, I know a lot of people don't like spiders. I'm not a huge fan of them either when they're crawling on me. But when I'm out in the wild, I leave spiders alone. Why? Because they catch bugs. They catch mosquitoes and things like that. So guys, even if you hate a spider, just leave it alone while it's out there, you know. Unless it's about to bite you, let it catch some bugs. Let's I'd rather see spiders than, you know, catch malaria or one of the millions of other diseases mosquitoes carry. And see guys, when you do a good deed, you get blessed with a big old geode like that. Save a spider, let it eat bugs, pick up some honking beautiful sized geodes that rattle amazingly. Not saying I believe in karma, but I'm not saying I don't. The important thing is try to be a cool person. Rich just handed me a piece of urbanite. So for those of you that don't know, urbanite is, well, it's road or bricks or anything that's urban that makes its way down into the streams. I'm going to take this and throw it away. That's a weird piece. That almost looks fossilized, like coral.
It looks like, I can't tell you what it actually is, but
probably coral up here. There is a chance, ooh, that's a nice rattler. There is the chance that we could find trilobites because we are in that area, but as tumbled as this creek is, probably not. Oh, the bag's getting heavy, guys. All right, that rattles. I've only got to go right to there, and then I can turn around and make my trek back to the truck if I don't find too much more cool stuff. That's actually a cool geode. That's one of the Missouri looking ones. There's a name for them and I can't think of it. I'm sure Dustin knows. of Dustin Finds Rocks. Whenever he comments on this video, I will pin it. If he comments on it, Dustin. Tell the folks what kind of geodes those are. There's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Ooh. That one's real light. So those three are in the bag. My bag is about full. Gonna search through here. If I don't find any really cool ones, I will show you guys what we have when I get back to the truck. All right, guys, bag is full to the brim. A little heavy, hurting the arms now. Hold on, I see a geode I want. That's the problem with it. Yeah, it's a good little geode. Put that in my front pouch. But anywho, we're gonna head back to the truck. Should be about a 20-30 minute walk. But for you guys, it will be, hold on. Oh, it's broken.
Is this just for your bag, Jeff?
All right, well, for you guys, it'll be now. All right, you guys, back to the truck. Just like I said, okay, that's not true, it took a while. But anywho, I'm gonna show you guys the geodes we found, and I'll show you Rich's pile, my pile, and we'll go from there. So we'll start off with my buddy Rich's pile. He found some really nice geodes. Really pretty rock. That might be, it's got a lot of red in it. Could be jasper, probably not. And then he found himself a baseball that apparently got hit at some point while they were out there cutting the grass, but still pretty cool. So then we got my geodes here. Of course, I got my smalls, my non-geode. Smalls, my mediums, and then of course into my larges. So all these geodes, guys, I'm going to do cracking and cutting on, and it's going to be done on a live. Now, get excited for it, but don't get too excited because it's going to be a couple months off. I still have to head out west doing that big western trip. Actually, by the time you guys see this, it may be, I might be back from the western trip. You'll see the western videos, and I'll split them up with probably a trip up to Keokuk, where I'm going to collect a bunch of geodes, probably 2 or 3 buckets worth. And then yeah, I want to do a live video, a live cracking for you guys. I haven't done a live video in a while, and hopefully when it happens, I'll let you know when it's going to happen. You guys tune in. It should be a good time. But anywho, we're done here. Next time you see me, I'll be at the house, which should be now. All right, my friends, I've made it back home from the geode hunt, and as I promised, I'm going to show you guys how I go about making a set of earrings. All right, you guys, we're going to cut open this little geode here, and hopefully it will be hollow. So let's find out. Well, it is hollow, but it's not great. Let me see what I can do about this. All right, here we go at the table. Hopefully I get this in shot. I've got my Dremel. I've got the 2 pieces of geode. Usually I look for a better geode than this, but since this was all I found that was hollow, and I said I'd make a set of jewelry for you guys, I'm gonna do that. So best bet's to put them together, and I think I'll put the opening, openings at the bottom. So Dremel tool with a diamond bit, super easy. Start it up. As you can see, as it works, it puts a little divot in there. So I'm going to do this, and I will be back with you guys in a minute. All right, guys, so I got my little hole right there, and I got my earring piece here set up and ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cyanoacrylate. It's essentially super glue. This is a different super glue. This is a hobby glue I use for some of my other stuff. It holds like nobody's business. I'm going to fill up that hole, And then I'm going to put the earring facing the right direction, maybe, into it, and try to keep my fingers out of it. And we'll let it sit for a couple seconds. Now what's nice is there is moisture in the on the rock and everything from the cooling, so that'll make the glue set a little faster. And I'll set it there just like that, and then we'll do the same thing over on this one. Just as soon as I find where I drilled the hole. There it is. So a little cyanocracylate into it. Probably just mispronounced that like nobody's business. Cyanocrylate. Ugh. Big words. Try not to super glue it to my hand. Hold that in there for a second. Like I said, I'm not a great jewelry maker, but I like making pretty sparkly doodads and stuff. If you guys want to see some really good people who make good stuff, check out Ozone Fine Arts. Go check out Lapidary Dave. I mean, he's got lapidary right in the name. Those guys are professionals. I'm just I'm an amateur still, but I'm working on it. And I dropped it. This one's giving me a hard time. Alright. It had started to go. This one didn't have as much coolant on it. Super glue loves to set up in water. So long as I don't super glue my fingers to it. Well, this one's giving me this one's being a hassle, guys. Might have to break out the secret weapon here in a second. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna break out the secret weapon. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the secret weapon. I got it in here, and it is sodium bicarbonate, baking soda. So whenever baking soda hits super glue, little science for you guys, it almost instantly sets. So I'm going to do this off camera real quick. I'll show you guys on camera. Get some more glue in there, get it where it should be. Doesn't need much. Alright. It's going to be kind of hard to do on camera. And I got Hamilton hair on me. It figures. Alright, so set it into the super glue as such. Try to get it straight up and down as I can. And then baking soda. The baking soda will, of course, clean off. It should make almost an instantaneous bond. Get my fingers off of it. Alright, there we go. Now, I know it looks a little messy right at the moment, but I'm going to clean it up after I give it a little bit of time to dry. So we'll come back to that here in a couple minutes. Alright, they're a little messy right now, but I'm going to get my brush, and as soon as I can figure out where the heck I left it, and we're going to give them a brush off, and they should be good to go. There you go, guys. That's right. I'm being your model for the day. Probably the ugliest metal you'll ever see. I don't have pierced ears, so I just set them on the side, but you get the idea. Whenever they're on your ears, they'll hang like so. They're not heavy at all. But one set of geode earrings. I wish they could have looked better. I didn't have the best looking geodes for them today. These I usually wouldn't do. But I wanted to show people that, yes, I do make jewelry from time to time. It's not the best looking jewelry. A little cleaning, that might look a little better. But that is a geode earring made from a geode that I found in Grafton, Illinois. Well, I should say near Grafton, Illinois. It's not actually in Grafton, Illinois. Well, guys, that's the video for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Yes, Hamilton, I love you. Mwah. Hamilton hopes you enjoyed it. It's always fun to go out and find geodes. And like I said, it's going to be a couple months, I'm going to do a cracking video, and I'm going to crack a whole bunch of geodes. I'm going to do the grafting ones. I'm going to do some Keokuk, and with any luck, I'll get some out of Dugway, but those you don't crack, those you cut. But anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, we'll see you the next time we're out hunting rocks. Won't we, Hamilton? All right, say bye. Bye, everybody. Say bye, Hamilton. He's like, bye, guys. See, he even waved his tail.